Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namami Buddham Gunasagarantam Satta Sadantu Sukhiya Kayo Digunjo Sakalo Durando Gachanti Sabbe Maranam Ahanche. Namami Dhammam Sukhatena Jesitan Tatpasarantu Sukhiya Vera Kayo Digunjo Sakalo Durando Gachanti Sabbe Maranam Ahanche. Namami Sangham Dinadaraja Savakam Satas Sadantu Sukhiya Vera Kayo Digunjo Sakalo Dugando Gachanti Sabbe Maranam Ahanche.
So, dear Dhamma friends, in Buddhist meditation practice, we have two main mental cultures, which we call samatha and vipassana. So normally when people heard about the meditation, the word, it's like most of time people think you close your eyes, then you start to think about something. But in Buddhist meditation, you are not thinking. You start to observe. So when you observe mentally, you have to stop your thinking. So that is very important to understand. And today, we are going to practice observing the pain, observing our physical feelings. So when you heard the word pain, you have a picture about the pain. The first thing, you have to stop that picture. So the name and form arise as one. When you hear the word called demon, then you have a picture in your mind. And when you heard the word called the angel, you have a picture in mind. The stronger than this outside demon, your picture maybe become strong. So sometimes this outside angel's beauty is less, but your inside, the way you think about the angel, your picture inside is more strong. So like that, when you hear the word pain, you have a picture inside you. So first thing, try to stop that picture, try to get out from that idea. So head to toes, start to observe yourself and find a place that where you can feel the any kind of the strong feelings, pain. And then slowly start to focus your mind to that place and wait and start to see it without thinking about it. Try to observe it without reacting to it. Try to observe it. So that way you will see what is happening to that pain. So there are few things sometimes that when you start to observe, you will see the pain start to little by little start to go away. And sometimes little by little it start to become more strong. But whatever you see, try to see it as it is without reacting to it. And then if the pain disappears, come back to in front of your nose and your upper lip area and observe your inhalation exhalation. And when you observe inhalation exhalation, you will see when the inhalation happening and when the exhalation happening, there is a sensation in front of your nose or maybe your upper lip area. And try to find that sensation, try to find that feeling and stay with that. And then practice few minutes and then again start to head to toes and find another place that you can feel wherever the pain and start to observe it. And so this way you will understand something about this pain. In case if the pain not changing, stay few minutes as long as you can. And then if it is so difficult for you, in the beginning try to change it and change your posture, and you can arrange a more comfortable way and then start to practice again from the beginning. But if you think that you can go through this and stay and try to observe without reacting, and then again come back to breathing and stay with the breathing, then again find a place and observe the pain. So it's very important to disconnect from your mind from the pain. Don't take this pain as you. Separate your mind and separate your body. Try to neutral your mind and observe. You have to see the pain as it is without thinking about it. Because most of time we think about the pain, we see our own mind, we feel our own mind, not the pain. But here today we try to observe the pain and try to see the pain as it is. In case if it is difficult for you, you can come to your breathing and let it happen itself and observe your inhalation and exhalation. Don't try to inhale or exhale. So let it happen. When the inhalation happens, know it as inhalation, and when the exhalation happens, know it as exhalation. And sometimes you cannot see inhalation or exhalation. Don't worry about it. If you can see only the inhalation, just keep following with that. So whatever come to in that moment, just recognize that. Don't compare it with the next moment or the previous. Just try to stay with the moment and move forward. So your right palm on your left hand, keep your back straight and relax your body. Neck, head straight in one line. And scan head to toes yourself 3 times. And say Suapat Veva or be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this evening to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this evening, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain with the present moment, observing your pain or your inhalation and exhalation. Following my words, mentally release your body. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your elbow. Relax your forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs and relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. And relax your large intestine. Relax all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and bring a pleasant smile to your face. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire this compound, this village, this city, this state, this country, this world, this universe, and as far as we can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Thinking like this. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion, beginning from your heart forward to the backside, to the left, to the right side, downward and upward. To all 6 directions at once. So bring the awareness to your body. Focus your mind in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times. Few minutes stay following your inhalation, exhalation, and then observe head to toes and find a place where you can feel the pain and start to observe without reacting to it. Try to keep remaining your body without changing the posture. little by little sharp your awareness. So, dear Dhamma friends, if you think for a moment, the whole world in darkness, and you have a candle to light, and of course you're going to light it, and also you're going to share it with others, and you're not going to afraid for that. And the same thing like the knowledge also. If the other people around you don't know that what you know, and if you really know that you know, of course you're going to share it. And sometimes we see some people, they have certain wisdom and they don't want to share it with others. That maybe there are other reasons, but you know one reason, and they really don't know and what they know. You know, so, and today the sutta is named called Kindittika Sutta. The name of the sutta called Kindittika. The Kindittika, the Pali word, the meaning is what is your vision? You know, what is your view? What is your idea? You know, and what you know. You know, that is the meaning. The story come like this. During Buddha's time, there was a very rich young person, and also he is very wise. Normally in the world, rich people not wise. But some are, you know, they rich and as well as they are very wise. You know? So this young person also like that. And he is so smart and he always, you know, learn things. His name was the Anatha Pindika. He used to visit all the time Buddha. And one day, during noon time, he came to temple. And on the way he thought, no, this is not the right time, because after the lunch maybe the Buddha taking rest, so I should go a little bit later. And he thought like that, and then on the way there was other temples. The temples, it's not always the Buddhist temples, you know, the religious place called the temple. So there was some other religious practitioners. So on the way he thought to visit this place. And that people also used to know this young person. And when they saw this Anatha Pindika, they were so happy, and they had a discussion. So they asked from the Anatha Pindika, this young person, you always go to Buddha, and you know what his vision? And the Anatha Pindika told, no, I don't know. And do you know his followers? That means the Sangha, you know, the community of monks. Do you know his followers? What they know? And Anatha Pindika told, you know, I don't know. And then there was 10 group of people, like the monks. And so then they asked again, then what you know? You know? And the Anatha Pindika told, you know, I'll tell what I know. Tell me what you know. No? And Then one person told, I know this world is, there is no end. Huh? I think that in this world there is no end. Then another person told, I think that my vision is, my idea is, this is the only world. No? And then another person told, the body and the soul is two different things. Then another monk told, the body and the soul both are one. No? And then another person told, self is belong to me. No? And then another person told, self is not belong to me. No? Then another person told, I am the self. Self is I am. No? And another person told, I am not the self, and the self is not I am. No? So these are the visions that during that time, people used to believe, that is still as a question sometimes, and the people carrying these ideas, and so, and as example, like when a person die, the body is, and when you go to funeral service, and the most of time people think there's something left, and they're trying to address that, whatever the left out of this body, and sometimes people believing this, there is something beyond this life. And there are some people, they don't care about anything. They think, only this time, this lifetime, whatever, good or bad, they do. And some people are so much attached to this I am. So the I am everything. Still you find these words. Still, people searching about it and they talking. There are many kind of documentaries come, books, like that. And then this Anatha Pindika told that you all are wrong. Then they were so upset and asked, how come you tell like that? Why you tell like that? Then Anatha Pindika told, because it is not your understanding. It is someone else's idea. You just carry it and you just follow it. So that was the discussion. And then they start to think about it. And then Anatha Pindika told, go and look what you know. And he went to the Buddha, because he visited this place on the way. So he visited the Buddha and told, Venerable Sir, on the way I went to this monastery, and there was some other monks. The monks means not the Buddha's followers, There was some other sannyasis. So then he told, they asked me this, then I told this. And then the Buddha said, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Oh, great. How wonderful. How wonderful you kept your mind, without any view. So sometimes it's like because just think, this is the very important thing, that if somebody asks from you about someone else, and maybe you know about that person more than him. Huh? Ask, maybe if somebody asks from you, hey, how about that person? See, this all the then group of these people ask, what is the Buddha's view? He said, I don't know. No? And how about the monks? I don't know. No? And the most of time that when we going to talk about things, always we try to tell what we know. And they ask, what you know? And he told, tell me what you know. It's showing, how open his mind. And then he told that all the informations all the 10 people told, it is a believing of somebody else, or it is a teaching of somebody. And when it come to you, look yourself. What really you found out about your life, or about your vision, about your understanding in this very lifetime, just by yourself. The most of time we collecting informations. You have ideas. Okay, ourselves we have ideas. When other person or the people's ideas match with us, we collect it. And when you collect like that, what will happen? You close in your mind. So the meditation is, one way you start to open your mind and you go deeper and you understanding something. And as example, this candle light. So you can experience it in a different way. But how are you going to separate this light and candle and wax and all other things? How are you going to separate from this light? So when your mind becomes sharp, the moment by moment, you start to experience it. But you will never can see this everything separately or as a candle. Why? Because once you experience as a candle, it takes you to the next moment. It takes you to next moment. And if you start to separate this, what will happen? You will never experience a light. Only way to access it, just getting to the moment you experience. Once you understand that, you start to understand what is the candle. So the same thing happening to the life also. You cannot separate the world from you. Can you? How are you going to separate the world from you? Because the world is you. You are inside the world. And that you cannot bring the world to you also. Why? Once you start to bring the world to you, then you start to, bring your own ideas. That is why the person to person, person to person world is different. So, like that, once you start to get into the moment and once you experience the moment, you will understand, you experience just the process. You will never experience something called as a world or as you, but we carry as ideas. So just think about, you don't need to, it's a very sharp point, but you have to think for a moment. The whatever in your mind you carrying, this all the, somewhere you took it from somewhere, from outside. Most of things. Why? Because your mind was like to, that idea. Oh, that's a very good idea. Oh, that's a very nice idea. And you took it. So then, what is the real life inside you? There are four kind of people. The person who know, I don't know. And really he don't know. And the person the person don't know anything, but he don't know that he don't know. There is a person know many things, but still he don't know he know that. There are people, they know something and they know it. So come to you and see what really you know, and really do you know that you know it. So in this very life, you have to find at least something by your own experience. Not about, that the other things, at least about you. So that it's sometimes we looking for, the answers from outside, and really, but we don't know what is the question inside. But when we see nice things, we pick that things as answers. And then we keep it as ideas, and we carrying, and little by little, on the way, your own life become so complicated. That is what happening to, the most of time, this spiritual path. Have you ever heard this spiritual people go crazy? So sometimes when people go to practice meditation, they go crazy. How come? And just if you look very carefully, we come to this world with empty hand and with the naked body. And ourselves, because we pick the ideas from outside, our life becomes so complicated. And then we spend so much money to, find, to live, how to live simple. Why somebody else need to teach you how to be simple? Look, today how many people spend money How to be simple? It's a very marketing word. How come? You know, because we came from that place. How we became that much, so complicated? Why? The main reason, without thinking, we start to pick many ideas from others. We collected many ideas from others, informations from others. And sometimes, other people used to feed you. When they feed, it is just, not they feed to your hunger. Sometimes they feed to your brain. Most of time around you, the friends, the people, the world, always they trying to feed you something. There are very few, that the news agencies in the world they run, really they want to give the news. The most of time they trying to feed you. Also like that. Even the religion also the same. It's very few people, very few religious leaders, trying to make you free and empty your mind. Because that is the place you going to start to see yourself. But most of time they like when you carry their ideas. They like when you start to like what they like. But it never going to make you happy. It never going to make you to wisdom. It always going to take your life to misery. It only way that you can find the freedom or find the knowledge once you start to observe yourself and start to make your mind free from all the views. But it is an art you have to practice, and for that you have to have the strength and courage. So how you, because this everything feed you different way. How you can be free? Can you exist without this? Do your mind, can practice meditation without a cushion or without a temple or, without a bell, without a gong? Are you able to just, sit and, go to your samadhi? Do you have any kind of, the wisdom there like that? And not only the wisdom, do you have the courage? You really, know this? Why? Because we get nourished from this, outside, and we afraid to let go that and make our mind free. We always need a view. We think we always need a vision. Of course we need a vision. That's why we get the refugees. We become refugees, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. But the real idea is, it take you to free, make you free. It not take you really, to become a follower. No. There are no followers in Buddhism. Only the practitioners. So for yourself, you cannot find the happiness or the freedom or the wisdom just being by following. But you can get into by practice. That is two different things. So then you have to know how to practice. That is what we teach, in the beginning, what is the technique you have to know. So then when you come to the technique, the the most difficult point is how you can let go your own ideas and make your mind free. Why? Because we always used to collect whatever the ideas, and to match to our own inside ideas. In day-to-day life, try to little bit to observe without a view. Don't collect the ideas and just let it be there. This flower is here. It's not going to bother you. But when you have a flower should be, beautiful, then you start to think, oh, this dying, it should be beautiful. Then it's going to, become a big struggle. So try to, you have to have the power yourself. But the thing is this, when we are in the mother's womb, inside, and when we come to this world, when, mother give the birth to us, we have fear. When we, separate from the umbilical cord, we have fear of the separation. That is something big. But from that point, we used to, nourish with our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, whatever they, holding to our hand. That's why when children, cry, we give something to their hand, show something, moving nice something, they become okay. Why? They feel safe. So still we are like children. Why? We think when we have an idea with us, we're going to be safe. No, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. Day by day, it take you to darkness. One day you're going to stuck. It's a trap. So then yourself you have to look how you can be free. How you can be free. Do you have courage to let go this everything? Let go your own ideas and to become a very new person from tomorrow. That is why it called the most strongest prison in this world is your own passion. Because it not easy, like it's a habit. It come even beyond the life. But do you able to let go this everything and become very new person from tomorrow morning? If someone come to you and say, hey, this is the the nirvana, this is the enlightenment, but you have to let go. No, can I keep this, can I keep this, can I bring the bell, go on, cushion. The thing is this, when you find the freedom, you have to let go your old ideas. When you let go you find the freedom. And that moment you have to let go this all the world also. But when you can do like that, that is the moment you're going to understand what is the world. Because when you holding the world, you will never understand what is the world. Why? Because you understand your own view. Without letting go you will never understand what is you. So when you come to meditate, it is not a very difficult. Sometimes some religious teachers tell, oh, today I am going to teach you very difficult, teaching. No, how come, teaching cannot be that much difficult like that. Because the teaching is same. Look, even 2600 years it came, in a different people pick it, from different places. Why? Because it is the same. Only the people difficult sometimes. Only the people difficult. No. It's the same. Even not even this Buddha. There are 7 Buddhas. In after that, the 21 Buddha. But what they understand the same thing. As example, the flower, is the symbol of the impermanence. All the flowers, it doesn't matter the color, the size, everything give the same teaching. But each of us, going to understand it in a different way. Why? The understanding of our level is different. And sometimes, the flowers itself, the teaching is the same, and it's a plain. But we have colors inside us. That is the very difficult thing. To let go that colors, how you can become, just plain. So, like that, we carry most of times ideas in life. So, then every day try to be free. Don't try to be a garbage. The can. Like how, because it's like when someone asks about, hey, how about that, we have a lot of informations, bring out all the bad things for what, your mind could become poison. Why you carry these ideas about other people, like he's like this, he's like this, he's like this. Don't do that, because this is so valuable life. You got this is because of you had a lot of merits. It's a blessing that you have this life. Why yourself you make it like a trash can? Why don't allow others to even to feed it, to put into you all the garbage. They want to keep their garbage somewhere very safely. And then what they do? They put it to you. And you keep it safe. Like that. No, be free. And at the same time, you have to respect to this human body. This human life. And you have to, make it so nice. And that is the moment you can share it with others. Don't tell anything about anybody, that influence with the greed, hatred, or the delusion. Why? Because it's just simple. You really don't know about that person. Look, this young person, the young wealthy person, and that they also what is the Buddha's view? He told, I don't know. How about the Sangha? I don't know. And really, maybe till you die, you don't know who is your husband, or who is your wife, really, who is inside. We don't know sometimes. And 10 years sometimes, we had friends and they disappears, and then still maybe we trying to understand who was inside that. And sometimes, see these people come after, like this detective files, when they get the files, sometimes after 100 years, they find out, the person who did the real, criminal things is somebody else. Huh? We punish to the wrong person. How come? All the judges and everybody, and all the police and everybody, found out this is the person. But after, with the new machines, with the new evidence, with the new brain, the ideas, they find, hey, no, this is not the real person. It's somebody else. How come? Then how you know that what you know about someone, really that person is like that? So then, are you able to keep the free your mind from that, view? So it is challenge for you. Why? Because it is about you. Why? Because the idea you take, about that person, don't believe that it's going to be your idea, because that idea start to take you somewhere. That is the important thing you have to see. Where that idea start to take you. Look, sometimes, how come this, as example, this ISIS people, how come they are, in another country? How come these young people kill, here, following their ideas? So it is not the person then. That the ideas can take the person to different places, different actions. So the same thing happening to you. So what you believing or what you think about, it doesn't matter, the friends, families, the religion, about the politics or the money, it start to take you to different place. That is important for you. Why? Because this is the life you're going to, you having. Once you lose this, who knows what happening to us? In a deeper level, that's why there is a same saying, we all are homeless. How? What does that mean? That means that we are homeless means, that if somebody say you are homeless, that means you have no place to go, and you don't know. So like that, after our death, we don't know where we go. We are homeless, like that, in this samsaric journey. We know only this place, and within few years, maybe after tomorrow, we can become homeless. Huh? So then, you have to be very careful about what you believe. So always then, when the idea come to you, how you start to take it? Start to look, start to watch, then you start to see. Anybody in this world, that is the power of human mind, Once it doesn't matter what you, once you release your mind from your views, with empty mind, once you start to observe, you start to see. And then you will understand. When you start to see, that's the moment you're going to understand. But the most of people not allow us to, see like that. So then, it is your responsibility. You cannot blame to, others. It is your responsibility to observe with the free mind. So, if you start to understand 1 second in this very moment about whatever around you, 1 second once you understand, it's like, a big bang. You start to get access to this entire universe. That is the base in the quantum physics. So whatever in this, here happening, it happening in this entire universe. That is what we call the change. When you observe the pain, then you start to understand the change. Once you start to understand the change, that you will never going to name it as the pain. That is the moment you cutting your name from the form. When you have no name for a form, it is not belong to world, but it is still exists. But it doesn't matter for you. How many people we know in the world? We don't care. Why? Because we don't know. Huh? We don't know. Huh? Then your world, how you know? What you know, it is your world. How it come to you, how it hold by the names and the forms. But that everything always changing. So get into that, try to practice little by little, little by little. Don't afraid to separate this from this world. Don't afraid to close your eyes. Don't afraid to shut down your ears, nose, tongue. Don't afraid to shut down your body. Why? Because this world, when you open your eyes, when you open ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, it belongs to this world. This world take you to different places. So, most of time in many religious places, like in same places, you see the fisherman. Fishing man. It's a sign. It's teach about the world. So the world also like a fisherman. It always fish you. It's always catch you. So always go anywhere. It always catch you. It's give you the ideas to you, and you follow that idea, and you then protect that ideas. How come just blame to someone, whoever the very famous person, celebrity? How many people come against you? Huh? So blame to any kind of political ideas. How many people come against you? Because they are the one who protecting. At the same way, you also protecting someone else's ideas. It is your challenge to see what you have inside. So the Buddha is important during that time. He is the only one taught to the society. Be free from that idea and find your own way and look yourself. He is the only one gave the courage. Why? Because he is the only one found out himself. That way go against all the teachings, and finally himself he found out. And even that is what he taught, I cannot rescue you. I cannot pray for you. I cannot help you. Only thing is, I can tell, practice yourself. So when your mind has ability to understand that, you become strong and you start to follow that. So then think about, kindittika, that is what is you know? What really you understand it. Always question, don't afraid, nobody going to hear that. Always question yourself. And the thing is, when you really understand something, it not real or it not going to work for you, be honest to that understanding. Why? Because it's your understanding. Don't cheat yourself. It never going to work for you if you do so. why still, that is the moment when you see, oh, this is a illusion, this is not going to work for me, but still we don't have the strength or the courage to let go that. Why? Because we don't practice. No, the courage or the strength, it doesn't come itself. By practicing it come. By practicing it come. When you, whatever you keep doing, it is start to take you to different level. Day by day, whatever your practice start to take you to, another level. So try to upgrade yourself. By wisdom, your own understanding, are you upgrading every day, or you carrying the same thing, every day? Look at the world every day upgrading, You will never find the same thing anymore. It's every day changing. So sometime, and it says in Dharma like this, you have a problem 10 years now. The problem is still the same, but already person change. The person every day changing. The whatever you wear, used to wear 10 years ago, you're not going to wear. It's changed. Your body, measurements, everything changed. So like that, your views, your ideas, you carrying it. You carrying, you believing, you thinking, like that. You believing, you thinking means, it's you feeding to your own ideas, your own mind. Believing not going to work. See, observe, understand. It's that understanding will upgrade you every day, and then there is no moment to hold. Oh, I am like this. Why? It's always upgrading, like a candle. You will never find what is real candle. You will never find what is real eye. Why? Because it is a process. This is not the eye. It's a process. When it happening, you experience it. Your nose this is not the nose. It's a process. Inside there is behind this, there is a lot of things happening. The people don't see that. They see only this eye. The tongue, only not this tongue. The body also same. It's not the structure. It's behind this, a lot of things happen. So like that, the world also the same. Try to go to that and try to make free your mind. That it is heavy because you have a lot of ideas, views. Don't afraid to let go. Make it free. Don't afraid to be empty. Every day try to be empty. When you become empty, you don't believe it's going to be so nice. So try to be inside. Don't afraid even to name yourself that you are empty. When we think, when we know a lot of things, and we're going to no, it's going to be so complicated. So I told this or everything, to be empty. I gave this lot of word, to finally to say to be empty, because you have to have certain knowledge to when you become empty. Why? When you let go with the understanding, when you let go, there is no fear. Otherwise, you will let go, and at the same time, you will hold something very strongly. That can be so harmful for you. So then you have to have the power when you let go. It's really letting go. That means you're not going to hold it. Like when people are going to die in the water, when they don't know how to swim, and sometimes they hold, and someone wanna rescue, they don't wanna let go even. They don't, because they shut down inside. They're afraid if they let go, they're going to die, and that is going to take them to the death. Hmm? So like that, that is why when you have so knowledge and understanding to be free, you're not afraid to let go. At the same time, you're not going to hold the views suddenly. And try. It's your challenge. That is the real meditation. Take you there. Buddhist meditation. That is the mental. The Buddha's mental culture teach not to grab the inside, go and grab. No. When you go deeper to the tranquility state, that means the samadhi, it make you really not attached to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, or with the mind to your past or the future. It just exists there. And that from that point, when you go to vidarsana, it really, the whatever idea come to you, you have power to let go, you have power to let go, and you go deeper with the empty mind. And when you go deeper, you become so sharp. Like when digging the ground, when it go deeper, you have to have more sharp tools. Huh? Like that, you become sharp when you go inside you. No? Only one thing come against you. That is the fear. Fear of letting go. But it's normal for us. It's come from the mother's womb. That's why I told from the umbilical cord when cut, that's come. But when you train, you done. Even this body, it's okay for you. And sometimes people really get into that in a different way. Block your mind, and with that's why the people, some terrorists, they suicide. There are some other techniques. It really can get into people like that. Let go this earth, and there's no fear. But it always cheat the mind. That's the thing. They let go. They're thinking they get into it's something better than this. That is it's like playing a game. Otherwise, how can you suicide yourself? Not to kill others just by yourself. No, it's not easy. But there are some people, they can take you step by step. But it's your challenge. By living your own, can you do it just inside you without looking for anything. So try it slowly, little by little. And then the sound start to come, then the smell start to come. Not the big things, and the little things, start to come and challenge you and try. Can you go, It's not, somebody else from far away. Your own people start to come, around you. Your husband, wife, children, friends, family, and they start to come against you. So that is why once you start to let go, that's like when the fisherman catch a fish and put it to bucket, and you are like that, you in the bucket. So when that fish start to jump, what the fisherman do? Hit and put it again. Like that, the sound, the smell, noise start to hit you. Hey, come out. Like that. So, practice yourself. Is there any question, please?
Now do this eightfold path.
Mm-hmm.
The first is correct view.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have to let go your view,
Mm.
what is this view?
That's the thing. That's the good thing. That the correct view means you get into the right view. You determine to do whatever the right. It's when you start to get into whatever the right. That means it is not your view. This all the eightfold path mean right. So getting to the eightfold path is the right view. And having a right livelihood. And all the things that whatever you do the right way is the getting to that path is the right view. So when you that devoted to that path, that means you're not going to do whatever you want. You start to practice whatever the right. That is the moment you let go your ideas. When it become right, the right mean it's good for me and good for you and everybody, and it is good for past and good for future. So you surrender to the whatever the necessary conditions things there. That mean not your view you carry. So we do loving kindness meditation for a moment ourselves. Palms together and repeat after me. Imaya Dhammanu Dhamma Patipatya Buddhang Pujemi Dhammang Pujemi Sanghang Pujemi Attaya Imaya Patipatya Jati Jara Vyadi Maranamha Paribunjisami Idame Punyang Asavakkaya Ahang hotu Sabbadukka Amuccatu. May you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. And finally, may you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Say sadhu.